Hey guys, what is up? Hey, Tonic Exempt. It has been a while. Sorry, it took me a second. I'm on my phone and I am doing everything straight up off of my phone. California Ford Raptor, it's good to see you. Sorry, I was planning on putting out a video, but I was like, I'd rather go live. Um, so how are you guys doing today? You got 5 people in the house, guys. Please share it out. Let everybody know I am live on YouTube. So how are you? I'm slowly getting back into streaming. As far as streaming other platforms, I haven't really felt the need to go live on other platforms. Oh, bestie, Jen, how are you doing? How's the family? I'm doing great. Last couple of days I've been having issues going to sleep. Got some good sleep, well, decent sleep today. So, but other than that, I'm doing good. Been playing games because I just have, like I said, I haven't really felt like going live and doing a lot of hangout type live streams other than here. Just been kind of back and forth. I'm trying to make some videos for my gaming part. Staying in a hotel. Hopefully, you guys find a place soon. I'm glad y'all made the trip. Eddie, hello. It's so good to see you guys. I've been hoping everything's okay. Carol, it's so good to see everybody. Yeah, I wanted to go live. Anybody wants to come up on panel, let me know. Because I can invite you guys up. And like I said, I am on my phone, so you guys ain't gonna see me. I hardly do live streams on here. I'm on Twitch now. Oh, that's cool, Tonic. Yeah, a lot of people have been branching out and doing their own thing and um going to different platforms. My opinion on it um is you should be able to grow into different platforms and just spread your wings out a little bit, see what's out there, because you don't know how far you can grow when you stay on just one platform. And that's just my personal opinion. That is cool, Tonic. Let's see. Tonic, if you like, you can put your Twitch link in there. I don't mind that a bit. You guys, I've always been one to, you guys can check each other out. I'm not a follow for follow or sub for sub type of channel, but I do encourage that. I do encourage you guys to check each other out. Oh, I can understand that, Carol. I think a lot of people have been busy. It's getting summertime. It's been hot in a lot of places, and people getting ready for summer. And with things opening back up, that means everybody's kind of just, getting ready for the new season and being able to be out and about. Definitely good luck on finding a place, you guys. Just really glad that y'all made it safe down there. Hensley Paranormal, it's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I've been kind of partly keeping to myself, playing games, supporting people on live streams like I always do. I don't know, people, like I said, people are busy. And there was one channel on a different platform that I really disagreed with how they handled things. And for somebody to call somebody out like they did really got me upset. The way I look at it, they handled it wrong. And not only that, it seemed like he encouraged the chat to be along with his bad behavior, calling somebody out and treating them like they were less than. And I do want to say this. First of all, when you've got viewers that are always in the chat supporting you, they stand up for what they believe in, whether it's misplaced or not. You don't call them racist, and you definitely don't call them drunk when you don't know who the hell they are. I wanted to put that out there because I seen it for my own eyes. It got me really freaking upset. And quite frankly, I'm glad I don't follow this person, because this person has been known to do this in the past, and they have said a lot of things that were, quite frankly, disgusting. And I don't want to support somebody who's going to treat their viewers in such a way that they're not welcome. And then another thing is, it branches out to other streamers. Streamers shun people, and that's not right. And that is something that I've been seeing a trend of, and it really needs to stop. I'm about love. I'm about loving each other. Yeah, we get people getting fights, arguments all the time. But you don't call somebody out by name and label them on anything. Seriously, that's a streamer has more of, I've learned this, that a streamer has more of a responsibility to help guide their channel to what they want it to be. And ultimately, if you're all about the grunginess that this person does, and also does conspiracy theories, yeah, go ahead and watch that. But me personally, I don't want to add to the negativity that's already been going on. I want to show love. I want to be around. I want to hang out with you guys and have fun. Joshua Coe, it is so good to see you. Autocorrects get Eddie. But yeah, like I said, people get in arguments and disagreements. You can be fancy and stick with Bello, Eddie. And you're right, Tonic. Some people will never change. And, but, the way I see it as a streamer, we have responsibilities. Foresee if it really bothered this person, instead of talking like he did to embarrass him more and treating this person less than, if he valued his viewership, he could have went private and talked to this person directly, privately, rather than treat him like that. Definitely was not fair to that person, and I done everything I could behind the scenes to stop it or put a stop to it. Doesn't mean it worked, but I tried. And when people are like that, don't worry about it. Definitely keep doing you. Vicky, it is good to see you. Yes, it has been a while. I've been streaming here and there here on YouTube. Haven't really streamed on any other of my other platforms. I've just been kind of laying back and just chilling for a while. Not really been into very much because it seems like things on social media have gotten hectic, and I've had people coming after me, and I got tired of it, and I just dropped a lot of stuff. I still done my best to support the people that I believe in, and just kept on rolling with it. Story of Dory, hello. It is good to see you. Good to see everybody. And yes, it's been a while. I plan on doing more. I'm planning on doing Midnight Madness here on YouTube. I guess you could kind of consider this a weigh-in Wednesday thing because it's still Wednesday here. Usually on Wednesdays, I do a weigh-in Wednesday with a co-host on Twitch. But here lately, we just haven't been able to get together. Both of us have been busy, so we kind of just have took a break from it. But when it comes to weigh-in Wednesday, I've been working on the exercise bike here and there. Joshua Coe. Did you know a group of scary male vocalists is a menacing? Menacing. I like that. And I think a lot of people have backed out for a little bit because depending on the situation, like you don't know if it's going to get better or worse, and then things just got chaotic. And it's like, Jeez. But we plan on still doing the weigh-in Wednesdays on Twitch. I will put my tag on Twitch. Well, my tag is all over the place. If you look up this on basically any platform, you will find me. D Live is this. So if you guys haven't followed me on any platform, I've got D Live, Trovo, Twitch. I'm here. I've got Twitter. I've got TikTok. I'm I got a lot a lot of different places, and I haven't really put anything off. It's just some of it I've held back from because a lot of stuff has happened. Oh, and you've been a great friend too, Joshua Co. But yeah, it's been crazy. I'm coming back. I've been coming back here on YouTube, and but yeah, weighing Wednesday. I haven't weighed myself since I've been doing things, and it's been suggested to me to try to do more of like a cardio thing about 5 days a week. Up to 30 minutes of exercising on my exercise bike, which is considered cardio. So, and I'm trying to build myself up to that. One day within the next month, I will let everybody know on D Live. I will be going live, and I will be on my exercise bike, and I will be on that exercise bike until I cannot take it anymore and give up, or something happens and I just end up having to stop. But I'm gonna see how long I can be on that bike. Doesn't mean that I'm not gonna push myself, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to push myself so hard I give up. So you guys be looking out for that announcement. I'll let you guys know ahead of time. And I am gonna have a panel. It's that way it kind of keeps me going. I feel like more motivated by doing that. So definitely something to look forward to. You guys will see me kind of, I guess, in a way, it'd be like I'm suffering, but I'm not suffering. Um, it's going to be one of those things it's going to, I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Have a good night, Joshua Co. Thank you for being here. But yeah, what has everybody else been up to? Since I haven't really got a chance to talk to everybody. I know Eddie and Jen have made a big move to go back to the state they lived in the process of moving, which I've been praying that everything's going okay. And the story of Dory, he went live on D Live not too long ago. I hadn't seen him in a while. Thank you so much, Eddie, for being here. Much love to you guys, and definitely praying you guys find something very, very soon. It's good to see you. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. I ended up screenshotting your Twitch link, Tonic Exempt, so that way I can go ahead and follow you. And like I said, basically what I've been doing is doing a lot more support other streamers, been hanging out in chats and have been on panels. So I haven't like completely left. I've just been kind of hanging back a little bit more than I normally do. Playing games. I do have a video that I have to upload to YouTube, and it's the next episode of The Sims 4 that I've done. I've decided this character that I've got on Sims 4 named Peyton is gonna be more mischievous. Right now everything's going really, really good. She's making friends, getting promoted at her job and stuff. But I'm gonna throw some kinks into the game, so it's gonna be kind of funny to watch. And I've still got footage to edit from the sniper game that I've done. So I've been working on that. I'm still playing games. So Canadian Witch, hello. It is good to see you. And yeah, they're, like I said, just been doing a lot of supporting more than I have been doing for myself, and I feel like it's about time I start standing up and doing streams and whatnot. And this last week I've been more motivated to do for myself, to exercise, to put myself in a better mindset than I have been in a long time, and it's been helping me. Did someone say Sims? Yes. Apparently that's how how to get Canadian Witch to, huh? Yes, I did do another episode of The Sims. I have to upload it to YouTube. It's about 40 minutes long. I did speed it up some in The Sims. Some of the things that they were doing, I was like, yeah, this is taking a long time. So I sped up some of it and I slowed down a lot of it. But yeah, you guys are gonna see Peyton doing good on The Sims, making friends and whatnot. I'm about to throw a kink in the game where she becomes more mischievous. She's really been she's been excelling. It kind of freaked me out on the game. You guys are going to laugh at this part. There was a couple of mistakes I made in the game. I didn't really think about it to begin with until I started actually playing the game, and then I noticed I forgot some things. So I had to, in the middle of the game, fix it. And you guys are going to see the big oopsies. One of them was the front door. I thought I had put an actual door there. Ended up being a just kind of like a walkway door or a walkway area. Didn't have a door. And so these Sims started coming into the thing, and I'm like, wait a second, that's rude as hell. They didn't even bother knocking on the front door. And then I realized I made the mistake, and I'm thinking, oh, oops. But yeah, it's gonna get interesting. I've got some other games I'm downloading and working on, and one of them is um I'm gonna start working on videos for Little Nightmares. I know there has been people that already done the playthroughs. It's an older game, but this is going to be the first time I've ever played it or seen the storyline. So yeah, I think you're going to be in for a treat because a lot of people rated that one pretty high. And yeah, I found this one game that's free on there, and you have a choice of what to do next. It starts with a seed, and then it goes into different scenarios. And I'm thinking, what? And so you've got this big web of what if you do this instead of that? And then you get a totally different kind of like outcome for this. And it's like, okay. And I think I'll be filming that as well. Um, Now, there are some games that I decided because I don't play them right now. I've uninstalled them, but I'm going to go back later and reinstall them when I get a chance to. And yes, my sister is really excited. She is one of those that has always been a Sims fan. And to see me playing, it makes her want to play it too. So I've been kind of talking to her, and she's going to probably get the game herself with a computer that's going to be able to handle the Sims. And I'm going to have some fun with it. Yes, definitely. It's always been something my sister has loved since they started the Sims franchise. We still even have the original Sims CD-ROM. That's how old the Sims are. They've revamped it for now, but we still have the old one. And it's so old, it won't be, it's not backwards compatible to the computers that we have now, which is kind of interesting. Because, like, one day I decided, hey, I'm going to try to see if I can upload this or be able to play this, the original Sims. Well, yeah, that kind of didn't work. And I started looking into the possibility of getting some packs for the Sims, different um, different things that you can do on the Sims, which will make it a lot different and more unique. So that is cool, Canadian Witch. Me, for that game, I always got frustrated with it because my sister was able to do those cheats. She figured out how to do them. And so she get all this money in the world, and like, you're like, how? And if you don't know how to do it, you kind of are like stuck. And so I always got stuck with the um in the original Sims. I always ended up accidentally setting one of the Sims on fire, not meaning to. Which that was kind of funny, but back then I don't remember how. I don't think we had the capacity to be able to do like the screen records and stuff like we do now. But if I could have recreated that, that would have been one of the funniest moments ever. Hands down. Uh okay. I'm gonna let everybody in on a little secret on the sniper game. um I went in I've been playing off and on the multiplayer part of the sniper game. Well, one of my best friends that has the same game kind of was almost at level 25, which is the highest that you can get. Very good at what he does when he's playing that game. He's very good. He still gets, the whole shebang. He still gets killed at times. He gets people at times, but I've noticed with the game that at times it will reset you on the multiplayer version. And just the other day, it reset him from level 24 all the way down to 1. Kyle, hello. It is good to see you, hun. So he spent the better part of the day, I think, trying to level himself back up to where he was at. And he breezed right through the first like 3 or 4 levels. But I don't understand why it will reset people's levels. It has not done it to me yet. If it does it, though, I'm going to be madder than crap. Me, I'm on level 11. I've just been kind of chilling there. I haven't really been like playing all the time, but I've been playing a good bit of it. I think it on Steam it says I've played like 80 hours altogether of that game. I love the game. I love being able to have that option to play a campaign level where I'm solo doing my own thing. And then I've got a chance to be able to be playing with other people. And as I've been playing, it's been multiple people I've started getting to know through, because you can't voice chat with them. You can only chat with them via like text chat in the game. Really fun. Hey, West Haven, it's good to see you. It's good to see everybody. But yeah, I figured I'd go live for a little bit and just hang out with everybody. Been kind of just feeling blah, and so I just went ahead and decided to go live and just talk and hang out. I know there's a lot of people that don't like gamers or don't like watching games, and that's cool, you know. And one of my previous live streams, you can hear somebody whispering while I'm talking, and I'm the only person that's awake. There's nobody else awake, and it's about the same time. People can hear whispering voices talking, and it's like, okay. So I might have some little friends hanging out, which is cool. And if they want to talk, they can. just can't attach yourself to anything here, but you can talk, communicate. I'll be able to go back later and check it out. And I'll probably do a video just of the little clips of hearing something in the background. Somebody said basically there was a whole conversation going on. I'm like, huh? But it's so good to see everybody here. I'm thankful for you guys. I haven't been able to really go back and check it out. Um, kind of nervous too. But there was somebody in the chat during that time, and I think it was the live stream just chatting. Even somebody in the chat was talking or was saying that they heard something when I started talking about the paranormal. That it hasn't really ain't been much activity. And somebody had posted in the chat that it was saying we're still here. But I definitely gonna go back and double check that. I've got a video. You got a lot of contaminants in the video. You've got a highway across the it's like a little valley of where the cemetery's at. You can hear somebody talking, a spirit talking. I'm by myself. There's no way that it would have picked that up, and I didn't have any reaction to it during that whole entire time I was filming. Kind of flipped me out a little bit. But yeah, somebody went back through it and told me what they heard. I need to go back through it and myself and tell you what I heard. And you guys know from my past experiences, I'm good with what I hear on a spirit box. A lot of times EVPs I can hear. The difference between a spirit box and an EVP is EVPs are basically something that is being said either in a whisper or whatever without the aid of something else bringing what is said up like a spirit box. So there's that difference. I have done an EVP session, just an EVP session, and I've got it, I guess, private or unlisted, where I was asking questions, and there was whispering in the background, and I couldn't really completely make it out, but you can definitely hear that there was something there whispering. And the reason why I done that was because literally, it was a windy day. The door opened up. Sometimes my door does that. The wind catches it at a certain way and it opens the door. Patrick, it is good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. But yeah, the door opens up on its own. Didn't ever catch this on video or anything, but my mom was sitting in the same room I was near the front door. And the door, just as it opened up, something or somebody that you can't see shuts the door. It was crazy. Yeah, if I felt like there was something that would have been more dangerous, I would have been more serious about investigating. Definitely. I've had, and some people were at this live stream. Some people were that have been in the chat here. was in the chat when I done this live stream. Kind of investigated um a cemetery, which I started getting really nervous about, and come to find out through spirit box sessions later on that my spirit guide at the time was trying to get me to leave because there was something that wasn't supposed to be there that was there. And a way of trying to protect me was to get me to get so nervous that I end up leaving. After that, I think it was after that investigation, the first time wasn't bad. The second time it was. Second time we were over there doing the spirit box session, the vehicle that we were in was pushed. Me and somebody else was there. We get out of the car, and not long after I just shut the door, something tells me loud and clear to get in, like get into the car. And so it was like, seriously? Everybody started freaking out. I'm like, what you freaking out about? Somebody heard something and they clipped it. And so I've got the recording on my computer now. I also done a screen recording of the entire live stream. So that ended up being cool. But yeah, here lately, I don't know if it's because of the type of energy that the world is in right now, or what's going on, but it seems like paranormal wise, things have calmed down a lot. Hasn't really been much paranormal stuff happening around here, other than the once in a while they decide they're going to talk, and the door being shut, slamming shut. That's never happened here. So it's been interesting. And I've got a couple people that have mentioned that they know people that their house is haunted. Their house is haunted, and they want me to check it out. And I'm like, really? You want me to check it out? And I'm like, well, just give me some time. Let me know when you want to do it, and we'll see what I can do. Mo, hello. It is good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm just chilling and hanging out. Want to chit chat. Anybody that wants to get up on the panel, you're more than welcome to. Just send me a message to where I will get the message and I will hang out and send you an invite. Doesn't matter. Um, doesn't matter where, because I'm on my phone. I'll be able to check it out. You guys probably hearing me clicking now, and it's because I'm double checking to see if anybody has messaged me. I am doing good, Mo. I guess the spirits are all tied up getting all the victims of this virus. I think because I personally think because everybody's been emotionally kind of high strung and stressed out, and with things that have been going on with this pandemic, um, at least the spirits that usually are around me are supportive. And I'm thinking that they feel like they're needed elsewhere, or um, they don't really have the time to mess with me. So haven't really had a lot of activity. And I kind of feel the same way with other spirits. And one of the things that I will say, when I had moved out, I'd done a spirit box session with somebody. And in the spirit box session, the spirits decide to say something, and it just so happened a siren was going off, and we noticed that it was an ambulance. We asked the spirit box what that was, and they said something about getting another customer. In a way, that was their way of joking that there was an ambulance going to pick up somebody who was injured, and probably was in a way of passing. But it was their way of making a joke. And I thought that was kind of cool. They still joke around in the spirit realm. I don't care what anybody says, they still joke. And there's a couple of times that like somebody asked kind of like almost like a legitimate question, and one of them come up with a snarky, jokey type comment. Yeah, um, still very sick. No, no. I'm sorry to hear that, Patrick. And yeah, I kind of get that too, Vicky. I think because of all the shifting of the energy and what is going on now, it seems like the spirits in the spirit world are really, really busy doing what they have to do on that side. Not sure what they're doing. I could do a spirit box session asking, but I don't feel right asking just that question. So I'm just going to hold back for a little bit. And I've also heard that we were or are in a Mercury retrograde. But I hope you start getting better, Patrick. Seriously. It sucks to see anybody sick, and with the way the world is right now, everybody's starting to. One thing that I'm very leery about, me personally, is me getting the vaccine. I'm more than willing to keep wearing a mask, keeping my distance from people. I just don't feel comfortable with all of that just yet. I get by, but that is the reason I haven't been online a lot. Oh, I totally understand that, Patrick. A lot of people in real life have been having a hard time having a lot of things going on, and yeah, it's kind of like every social media, and I in a lot of ways taking breaks from social media is a good thing because you don't have to be stressed or worried or any of that stuff. You can just focus on what's going on in your life. Definitely praying for you, Patrick. But if I get it, oh, not if, but when I get a chance to do some um, investigating, I will let you guys know. Um, and you guys are probably going to see videos from me, not live streams, because as of right now, I don't have cell service on my phone, and which is okay. It's I've got Wi-Fi. Okay, Mo. So that's how I'm able to still use my phone for right now. But if I go out to investigate, I'm not going to be able to live stream it. So, and I know there's friends of mine that have issues with um, being on camera or being around somebody that is live streaming. They don't know what to say. They get freaked out, and it's okay. Um, People don't know or understand it very well. I also noticed that a lot of the ones being visited were dealing with depression, and I felt their family was visiting out of concern. Yeah, I kind of, I think that happens a lot too. And I totally agree with you, Vicky. Totally agree with you. And yeah, I've totally missed everybody. Getting to hang out with everybody. That was one of my biggest things I love to do was hang out with people. It seemed like when I went to West Virginia and I was out of streaming there for a little bit, it kind of threw me off kilter. It threw it off a lot. And so it was hard to get back in the groove. But I was thankful for where I moved to next to be able to do streams and be able to hang out with you guys still. Even if everybody was doing their own thing, it just, I don't know, it just made me feel good that I was able to get back into it again. And then when I moved back to my parents' house, I just kind of got depressed. It was like my whole energy, just everything just kind of deflated, which I understood that was going to probably happen, but and it has taken a while since I came back to really kind of set in the groove of doing what I want to do. But yeah, I got a lot of plans, a lot of things I want to do. I'm just unable to do them in the way that I want to do it. So I have to kind of like a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to end up be doing. I'm going to do all of it on my own. I won't have somebody helping me with cameras and doing this, that, and the other. I'm going to be more doing everything by myself, and it's going to make it harder. But in the end, I feel like it's going to be uh, a good experience to do that. Yeah, I ended up moving back home, Patrick. Things happen. Things didn't work out, and it just, you know, but it's okay. Gained experience and lessons learned, and all that good stuff. And that is something that all will always happen. And you don't know what's going to happen until you try. for sure. And that's why I have the slogan, never know what's out there until you spread your wings and fly. To take that leap of faith and try to work on something that you have no idea how it's going to turn out, but you still have faith that it's going to turn out okay. You know, yeah, everything happens for a reason. And even if you don't understand it right then, you're going to be able to take lessons from it. You never know what's going to happen. Um, hey, Becky, it is good to see you. How are you doing? And another saying that I have, it comes off of the video This Is Me. So if you guys haven't checked that one out, after the stream, go check it out. Um, at the end, I say embrace the darkness to appreciate the light. And people don't understand that. Some people say it's a negative way of looking at things. But I truly believe if you deny letting yourself have those negative emotions, the anger and resentment and, you know, that sort of thing. If you deny yourself that, how can you appreciate being happy and having joy and being able to be positive? And the reason why I have that slogan is because it's not just me, but a lot of people have been affected by things that have happened either on social media or in real life. And people have had not the exact same situations, but very similar things happen. And people get mad, but then they're like, you know, what they do with that anger is what people are looking at. And that's part of the reason why I have that video. This is me. I express what's been, what what I've dealt with. To have to walk on eggshells or feel like that or be made to feel like that by other people. And it's something that it doesn't make you feel good. And basically, that video was showing a representation of a darker side, which everybody has a good, everybody has that little, what they have on cartoons, a little devil and a little angel sitting on their shoulders. And it's up to the person to decide good, the good or the bad. And that's kind of how I feel about a person. And you can't be a whole person without accepting that you are going to have these negative emotions. If you keep rejecting those negative emotions, it's going to be really hard to truly understand yourself and learn from situations. It makes you appreciate and you become grateful. Exactly, Vicky. Oh wow, Patrick. That's hard. I think because I hadn't done a lot of live streaming and doing videos and stuff, it's been kicking a lot of people off of getting notified when I go live or when I do a video or premiere. But yeah, that's how I feel. That is a new slogan that I have. And you guys, I am going to be working on some merch. The merch that I had with Ghost Dog, I'm planning on at some point putting it back up if he is wanting me to put it back up. But it's going to be just a tad bit different. It'd be, I'm thinking more of a revamp of some of the merch or add to the merch that logos that he has. I would love to be able to do that with him. Exactly, Vicky. We all have choices we make in life and how we act and react to things. Um, we can choose to do good or we can choose to decide the darker side of things. And it does get complicated at times. And people wonder, you know, what happens to people. Um, everybody's like, hey, this person used to be so nice. What's happened to them? Well, you also got to look at what's going on, you know, around that person, surrounding that person. If they're getting negative and you're used to them being positive and nice, maybe it's because of the situations they're dealing with, they're having a hard time with. So instead of, let's say, shutting them out and making them feel more isolated, maybe reach out to them and ask them what's going on. You know, that's another thing that I've had people, um, and things happen to me, and people that like I would at one time I was close to just kind of dropped off. And instead of reaching out, and that's the one thing that I encourage people to do. You see somebody having a hard time of it, reach out to them because you don't know what the situation is. You don't know what's going on, either personally or um, on social media. You never know what's going on, and if you notice that there's a change in somebody that you don't understand why, ask them. If they say it's none of your business, then just chalk it up to they're dealing with something they're trying to deal with it on their own. But at least reassure them that they're not alone. Yeah, we all go through hard times. Um, we really do. It's just everybody has a different situation they're dealing with. Um, some people, it's medically. Some of it is real life relationships. Real life, in right there with them. The families. Just maybe a job. Maybe trying to find a job. Maybe it's something on social media. Um, because here a lot lately, I've seen people getting thrown around for no reason. Um, I've seen where people have had to deal with being shunned based on assumptions, and that's not cool. And it hurts me to see that. But imagine that person that's having to walk that road. And even if you do reach out, it's almost like they don't want anything, as a protection. They want to do it alone. And it gets really hard. And it gets really sad. It does. But the way I look at it, I would rather reach out to somebody and tell me to get fucked or to mind my own damn business. I would rather them tell me that than for me to regret later on and something really bad happened to that person. That I didn't try. And that's something that it gets hard because there are people that I'm used to them walking alone. And when I do mention something and they don't say anything back, it's almost like, okay, do you have a problem with me? Well, if you got a problem with me, please tell me. If you don't, then and you just want to be alone, just tell me that too. Pam, it's so good to see you. It's so good to see everybody here. But yeah, I'm just rambling on. Speaking my piece. I've just been kind of all over the place, different conversation here. Not really anything too important. Just been kind of laid back. Me neither, Patrick. I really don't like it when people pick on others. And I got to see that firsthand, and it about made me cry. Too bad. And this happened with the live stream on another platform. One person was standing up for what they believe in, and they expressed it maybe not exactly in the nicest manner, but they were blunt about it, and they were explaining. And of course, it was like one of those type of streams where you're questioning what the facts that were presented out about something that happened in history. And of course, this person was standing up for what they believe in and the stance that a lot of people were taking up for. So this person, the streamer, calls this person out basically by name, but uses slurs that demean this person. That was, to me, that was really irresponsible of the streamer. It should have never happened. And if you didn't like what that person was saying or expressing, you value your viewers enough, instead of making an example of that person, why not go to that person alone? Don't belittle and demean this person just because they have a point of view that you yourself are trying to prove different. Everybody has a right to their opinion. Everybody has a right to voice their own opinion in a way that's not going to offend people. And if it offended that person, they had a right to stand up to say, hey, I don't think you're being quite fair to the other side of things. But it should have never happened, and that streamer should have been more responsible. And if he doesn't care, then it's just like, well, if it's somebody that I know, I'm just gonna unfollow and not speak of it anymore. But this person for quite a few minutes was getting the chat rallying to make this streamer feel better about degrading this person, and it wasn't right. You and you're right, Patrick. You can disagree with somebody and not be mean about it. It's never okay to, just because you think differently doesn't mean that person is stupid or on something, or what the, I'm not going to say the word, but the R word. It doesn't mean any of that stuff. It just, to me, it means that exactly, Vicky. There are always ways to handle things, and calling somebody out the way that person did was not the way to do it. And from what I've seen in other chats, this person ended up getting shunned in other people's streams, people that this person watches and this person was a supporter of. And just like there are awesome, excellent streamers that welcome everybody and, you have fun, you get some laughs, you get to enjoy. There's also ones that I've noticed that are kind of like you kind of have to be careful. You have to watch what they do and observe what they do. And if they're not your cup of tea, don't watch them. Don't be around. Don't support somebody that's going to be like that. You support people that are that you truly believe in. And a lot of people that I know, I truly support them. Whether or not we have disagreements, whether or not, I look at things differently, you know, that doesn't mean anything. If I truly believe in somebody, I'm going to support them. I'm going to do what I can to hang out in their chats. That's if the internet allows me to. Sometimes my internet is a pain. Or I'm on their panels, or I'm sharing their streams out. At least going in and saying hello. And sometimes I just lurk because I know that there's something going on that maybe as a moderator, somebody comes in trolling, they don't realize that, they only see what they see in the chat. They don't realize that there's other moderators that are probably lurking, watching to make sure that the stream runs smooth. And sometimes I'm like that. But I do everything I can for the people that I believe in and the content that they bring out. Have I made mistakes in supporting people that I find out later that they've made mistakes and has said and done things that were not correct or not the right way to go about it? Yeah. But that is me making a mistake. I'm a human being. We should be allowed to make mistakes without people always bringing that up. Patrick, I do know that you lurked at times, and I understand why, because you do have things going on in real life, and sometimes you might not feel up to talking. And that's a lot of other people. They feel the same way. I totally get that. I'll leave you two all the time. Blind chat. And hello, welcome to the stream. It is good to see you. I'm sorry I cannot pronounce your name, and out of respect, I'm not even going to try because I know I will trip it up. And yeah, there are times that, you know, I kind of hold back in the shadows. And it's because I have a feeling that if I go to talk, there has been times I've doubted others because of the way I've been treated. But it's great to see you. Thank you for being here, and I do appreciate it. But yeah, the way I the way I see a lot of it is just like in real life, we got people that are harsher than others. You've got people that are brutally honest. You've got people that out and out manipulate. You can have people that out and out manipulate others to get what they want. And it can be the same way in streamers. You just got to figure out based on their actions and what they do, um, which ones you feel the most comfortable with. And I get that, Vicky. I totally get that. To me, if I get in, it's just like the other night when I seen this stuff happening. I realized at that time really it wasn't going to do any good for me to go out and out say anything in the chat, because if I did, I would probably have had a mob of people in that chat attacking me because I was sticking up for somebody. But I done what I could behind the scenes to still support that person because I didn't feel that was right. That was not necessary. Um, this person could have just muted that person and say, "Hey, I've muted you because you're kind of getting out of hand. I understand how you feel." Could have said something like that in their own way and could have nipped it in the butt before it got back. But of course, I didn't. And Joseph Wilson, hello. It is good to see you. And guys, sorry I do not have my picture up. I'm on my phone, streaming off my phone right now. And because I'm looking at the chat with the same phone, it's not going to show my picture. So it's kind of like a podcast, I guess. But I truly enjoy streaming, hanging out with people, getting to have some fun, getting to talk. And you guys that have been in my channel for a long time, you guys know I'm like a little bit of everything. And as I grow in my channel and what I do, the more things tend to seem to get better. But as long as you don't come in negative, at like attacking me or people in my chat, I welcome everybody. I welcome everybody with a different point of view. I enjoy being able to connect and talk to everybody. That's one thing about me. I love to talk to people. I love to get to know others and hopefully become friends with people. And I appreciate that, Patrick. I try my best to make it to where it's a good environment. Yeah, sometimes I do where I'm venting an angry vent, and I shouldn't do that, but I do it anyway. Um, because I'm human. Things happen. It's you know, and I think people gotta realize everybody that is on YouTube, we are everybody, even though there's somewhat humongous following on YouTube, and then you've got people that are like me, smaller. We are all human. We all have things that bother us. We all have things that just get to us a lot faster than some others. And we all, you know, got to understand, yeah, this person might have not done the best thing possible, but we're all always learning from our mistakes, our actions. So people keep that in mind. And yes, there's a lot of people that give a hate. There's a lot of people that are loving. And for me, I would much rather stick with people that understand and show love rather than hate. And there are people out there that no matter how much you try to talk to them and show them love, they're always going to come back with some kind of hate. Always. Those people are actually the people I try to avoid. Is the people that like you show love to, they come back and say something just really hateful and they keep being hateful towards you. Yeah. Walk away. How does it feel to be home? I got mixed emotions with that. And exactly, Vicky. In in a way, venting does help the person, but in a way, it also trickles into escalating to a point where it can be a runaway train. just got to be, um, just got to be kind of careful in a way about venting. Um, as far as being back home, I have mixed emotions. It feels good to be home, but in the same sense, I want to be able to get a job and I can't. Like literally, we have one car that works. Where I live at is in a rural area with no sidewalks. People fly down this road, so if I go to try to walk, I'm more likely to get hit. Um, and everything is far enough away that it would take me a very good long time before I can get there, let alone getting back here. Uh, and if I was to get a job, it would have to work around my dad's schedule of when he works. So it's kind of like, okay, so I'm very limited to what hours I can work. Um, So if I do work, it's probably going to be on the weekends. During the week is not going to be able to work. But now there's a lot of places that are mandatory, got to take the vaccination. And I really am iffy about the vaccination. So far, we're doing okay. My dad still works. He's works hard at what he does, and I've been here for, with the exception of the like 3 or 4 months I wasn't here, about 3 or 4 years. So I think would be okay for right now. Me holding off on trying to get a job. Yeah, Patrick, it's a situation that like I don't like talking about because it makes me as an adult feel bad that I'm like stuck at home. I'm more than willing to work. And I was doing good where I ended up working at. But considering my situation now that I'm back home, and that was part of the reason why I was trying to move out in the first place, was to be able to get a job and start getting myself set up. If nothing else, to get a vehicle to travel back and forth to work. And it didn't quite work out that way. Yeah, when I've had a family member who already had tested positive for the virus. She got over that, ended up getting the shot. A few days after getting the shot, this person ended up in the hospital. I'm worried if I get the shot, I'm going to end up sick and in the hospital myself. Even though I might not have a hell of a lot of experience, I am a really hard worker. I tend to be the type that when I'm focused on doing something, I give it my all until I'm completely exhausted. That's the kind of worker I am. And if there's something that happens that I know is not right, of course, I'm going to go to the higher, the employers, the people, the managers, anybody that's above me to explain the situation to make sure things are safe and whatnot. And I've always been one that I'm like a team, always a team player. Always want to be that. Never want to be the type that's always going to be just me doing all the work. I can't do that. I actually kind of liked experience in the retail business. Healthcare was really hard. Yeah, the shot will take a couple weeks for um it to build up the immunity, but um because of the situation with the pandemic, there are people that are hiring that want people to have those shots. And right now, I'm just not ready for getting the shot. And I'm still kind of leery about it. Personally, if I had a choice, I wouldn't take it. That's just me, though. It doesn't account for everybody else. And I appreciate that, Joseph. I have tried to look like for online jobs, and I don't know which ones are legit jobs and which ones are the type that you really can't do anything with. So there's that. And then, and I know there's a lot of people that are looking to hire others, especially around here. But if I ain't got a way to go, I ain't got a way to go. It may come to a point, there's a couple people I know around here that may be able to, like, I guess, take me back and forth, transport me if I paid them money. I'm pretty sure. You had the same problem, Joseph? And a lot of that is just doing a lot of research and stuff. Don't feel bad. Um, I hope I'm not butchering the first name, but Pankaj, don't feel bad. I have no problem with anyone that gets vaccinated. It's their choice. But don't be upset with me because I won't. Exactly. Hey, Val's Reviews. Good to see you. Exactly, Vicky. People have pushed hard and looked down on me because they don't understand my situation, because I'm making that choice not to get vaccinated right now. Um, Maybe in the future, if, like, I see what's going, if I see that things are getting better, then maybe I'll take the shot. But other than that, I said it right. Yay. Yeah, I have a problem with saying people's names, and I feel like I disrespect them. So sometimes I don't even try to say the name. And a fun fact about me, I am literally medically tongue tied. I have a cord that goes from the underneath my tongue all the way to the tip of my tongue. And it gets hard to pronounce names, and I have to be very, very careful of how I pronounce things. If I start getting tired, I start slurring my words. That's the biggest indicator that I'm tired. But yes, welcome everybody. It is good to see you guys. Hoping everybody's having a good night. At least it's not time over here. Let me see what time it is. 12:43 here in my area. And like I said, I'm just wanting to sit here and chit chat and just catch up with people. Um, a lot of times when I'm streaming, I stream at different times because I that way I can hopefully catch people while they're awake and see how everybody's doing. I've missed being able to go live a lot, and I'm starting to pick up on my YouTube channel streaming. Once I found out that I can go live on my phone through Zoom, because although I can go live with my YouTube app, it doesn't work well where I live at. And Pankaj, I hope you have a good night too. Yeah, I forgot you lived in Texas, Joseph. How's the weather over there? I know it's been kind of wacky throughout the United States. I know a couple people live in Canada and it is hot. And I don't think I ever would have said that about Canada being hot. Here it's been feeling like summertime. I've been stuck around the AC, not really wanting to go out and do anything. Oh, don't be sad, Pankaj. It's 2:14 there. It is really it's and I find it interesting when I do stream that there's people all over the world at different times. Like it's almost 1 o'clock here. Yeah, almost 1 o'clock in the morning. And there's people from the other side of the globe. They're in the middle of their day in the evening time. Rain every day and hot. Ugh. I hate that humidity, especially after it rains and it's still hot. The weather this past just in the last few months has been crazy. Like over here, there's been at least 3 tornado warnings. Yeah, 3 tornado warnings, and we got brushed with the very edge of the tornado the last time. Um, I don't think in since I've been alive that I know of that we've had that many tornadoes even come close to affecting our area. Oh, I bet it is, Joseph. It gets hot and sticky here. I tell you, when I visit my grandparents and they lived on the coast of North Carolina, it was hot and sticky. You couldn't get away from that. As soon as you go outside, it's just instant sweat, just miserably hot, humid, and then you got skeeters after you. It's 9:46 where you're at, Val. That's cool. Redneck Connection. Hello, Ken. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I've been kind of, I kind of snuck in on a live stream. I was like kind of bored, half bored, and just wanted to chit chat with everybody. I'm doing good. Uh, just been kind of, like I said, bored and got tired of playing games, so I figured I'd stream. You're in Newfoundland, Canada. Yeah, I think I remember us talking about that long time ago. But yeah, it's been relatively quiet here. Just been chilling, supporting where I can, and trying to hang out with friends. And I'm just double checking some of my social media real quick to double check, see if anybody's wanted to come up on the panel. If anybody does want to come up, you're more than welcome to just message me, let me know, and I will send you a link. Get to hang out with me for a minute. But yeah, it the weather's just been crazy. I'm just not looking forward um to the summertime. It's gonna be hot. I'm gonna be miserable, and I'm gonna be probably complaining a lot on streams about the heat. Good night, Pankage. Pankage. I hope you have a good night. Thank you for being here. Hear about your new video. And Joseph, yeah, I know you were I know there's been people that have been bored. Yeah, Ken, I didn't hear about your new video. Let me go check real quick. And you guys, if you have not checked each other out, you are more than welcome to post your links in the chat. And so let everybody, check you out. I'm the type that I welcome everybody to support each other, but um I'm not a follow for follow or sub for sub, whatever you want to call it. But you guys are more than welcome to post your links in the chat. I'm just, you know, like I said, I'm the top. If you want to check somebody out and they post the link, go check them out. Just come back though. um, it's a thank you video. Oh, that's cool, Redneck. That is cool. And yeah, put anybody has not checked out the Redneck Connection. He does a lot of live streaming. Kind of just chill back, relax, and talk. And he just posted a video not too long ago, and it's a thank you video. You guys, if you haven't checked him out, please go check him out. He's an awesome guy. Great crew that he all on panels. Um, he can be welcoming, but don't be surprised if he pokes around, as friends do. We friends love to poke at each other, play around, and that's the kind of thing Redneck Connection does. And good night to you as well, Pankaj. Um, I hope you have a great evening. I just hope that you have a good night. Stay safe, and just know you're always welcome here. And that goes for everybody here. You're welcome to be here. Just don't start any drama. Don't come in attacking me or trolling me, because my moderators will take care of it. Oh, that is so cool, Redneck Connection. That is so cool. I'm happy for you. Really happy. And I'm surprised my internet's actually allowing me to stay on live stream for so long. Here lately, my internet, every time I go on panels or I'm watching a stream, it cuts off so quickly after a certain amount. What is trolling? Trolling is when somebody comes in with the intent of throwing off the stream. Have a good night, Patrick. Much love, and I hope you start recovering soon. No drama. I should be the only one that starts drama. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I want to laugh and be able to have be entertaining, even if it's just sitting talking to everybody. I hate when I vent. I hate when stuff starts happening. But that's my thing. And people that know me know when I get pushed to when I get pushed to my limit, that's when I tend to explode. I usually let things lie for a while, try to be very patient, try to let it go. And then all of a sudden, boom. And everybody's like, where in the hell did this come from? Well, there, unless you come ask me, you won't understand why. Just how I look at it. Definitely in my prayers, Patrick. But I'm so glad that there's everybody that's up in here that's been popping in to say hello and just chilling, hanging out. I appreciate you guys. I really do. If you get trolls, that means your channel's growing. Yeah, I've been kind of stuck at the same um number of subscribers for about a year now. It kind of fluctuates, but it's been at the same um number for a while. I haven't really grown that much actually. But things have changed in the last year or two. And yeah, I love being able to sit down and talk. Unfortunately, like other things that I want to do when it comes to like live streaming, I cannot do because of my internet. And that sucks. Like, I want to do kind of like a live stream investigation type of thing. And I can't do it with the kind of internet that I've got. And then uh gaming is another big thing I wanted to do, like live stream me playing games. I wanted to do that, can't do that. So I do different kinds of chatting. But in doing that, I feel like I connect with you guys better. So in a lot of ways, it's a good thing that I get to chat with y'all. Uh, and like I said, some of the videos that people have heard other people talking or whispers or whatever, I'm gonna go back and record that, and I'm gonna make a video out of it. Oh, thank you, Redneck. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I've thought about adding Nightbot to my channel, but I'm kind of scared too because I don't know how many times I've threatened Nightbot to kick Nightbot because they've kicked people for no reason or it kind of hijacked the chat. But I've thought about putting Nightbot up to where you guys, if y'all are interested in, and you've got different um apps or are able to watch like different streaming platforms, I'd throw my links out of the different platforms that I've got that you guys would probably enjoy. Um, TikTok is a little bit of everything, from reactions. I'm going to start doing like a story time there. Um, do some what they call cosplay. Gonna get to see me in makeup. Ooh, I can shut Nightbot up. Welcome back, Mo. It's good to see you again. Um, so on TikTok, I'm going to be doing some cosplay. I'm going to be doing a lot of different things. Here lately, I've been doing duets, like reactions. Um, I've been doing appreciation type of videos lately, and just experimenting with some of the filters there. And then on my D Live, I haven't really done much with D Live. I am a verified partner there, but I haven't really done anything on the D Live to really say much. I've done one stream in the last 2 or 3 months there, which I want to pick up doing something there. I'm probably going to be doing music streams, not only there, but on Trovo. And then I've also got Twitch. Twitch is going to be everyone, at least every Wednesday will be or supposed to be a weigh in Wednesday. And I do have a co host, but because they've been busy and I've just been, my sleep pattern has been out of whack, we have not been able to get together to do another weigh in Wednesday just yet. I'll have to check out your TikTok. Oh, cool. Yeah. Most of my platforms is Fallen Angel 8504. Um, just look for that, or you can look up, how do I put it? I replaced the L and E in Fallen with the number 13. And if you look that up, you'll be able to find me on the other platforms. So, yeah, it's kind of like I switched up because I wanted to show support. And in doing so, I kind of got myself confused. But I find it unique the way I put it. So I'm going to keep it. So, yeah, always, you never know what I'm going to be doing on any of my social media platforms. So, if you have notifications, definitely have them turned on for some of these apps. I'm going to put in the chat what the name is, and this is mainly for D-Live and Trovo. Let me see. The other ones, crazy white chick. Oh Lord. That's how I put my username on Trovo and D-Live. The rest of them, yes, I'm a damn crazy white chick. Got a problem with it? And you forgot to put the word fat in there too. I like to have fun. I it, I've been on a roll today for some reason. A lot. Well, last couple of days, I've been joking around with people, getting some laughs. Um, there was one person that was trolling somebody, and I'm here, no problem. um, and this person decided to be kind of cut and dry, just saying some weird stuff, asking questions, and I'm like, and this person assumed that the streamer was already inside this person's head, and I'm like, why would you want to be in that person's head? And it got to the point where he ended up getting gone, and somebody said something, and I ended up saying something really funny, and everybody busted out laughing about it. Just fair warning, I have not retired my frying pans yet. Some people's names are engraved in some of these frying pans. Just for you guys. I haven't seen, there's a few people I haven't seen around. I'm hoping that they're okay. I need to go find them and reach out to them. Just thinking about something I said earlier in the stream about reaching out to people. And I think I'm going to be doing that later on once I get done with the stream, of course. But yeah, anybody is more than welcome to come up on panel if you like. You do not have to, but you're more than welcome to. So, but yeah, I'm double checking some of my social media just in case anybody wants to come up. I don't miss out on your messages if you do want to come up. So, but yeah, I just about summed myself up in a nutshell. Lori, hello. I appreciate that, Lori. And I hope you have a good night. Just been kind of here, there, and yonder with conversation. But it's great to see you. And it's great to see everybody. But But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. It is good to see everybody here, everybody that has been chatting. I do want to say how much I appreciate it and you guys showing that love. Um, yeah, I've come. I said I would be back, and I've been coming back every few days, streaming just to talk to you guys and just I'm still gonna plug along as best I can. I'm beat back to 11-hour work days. Ooh, miss being able to enjoy late night streams. When she's in a good mood, it turns blue. When she's in a bad mood, put a red mark on my forehead. Ken. Oh my god. So it's a laser top mood ring, Ken. Hey Vanessa, good to see you. I like that. Damn. But it is good to see everybody. So glad I caught you live. I'll watch for you. Awesome, Vicky. But it's great having you guys around. Thank you guys for being here and just chit chatting. I hope everybody has a wonderful night, day, whatever it is where you're at. And guys, always remember you never know what's out there till you spread your wings and fly.